Imagine a force so powerful, so relentless, that it swept across continents like a raging fire. This was the Mongol Empire, a force that emerged from the steppes of Central Asia to conquer much of the known world. From the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe, the Mongols left an indelible mark on history. Their story is one of ambition, brutality, and a hunger for power that knew no bounds. The Mongols were a nomadic people, skilled horsemen and fierce warriors. For centuries they lived in scattered tribes, battling each other for control of the steppes. But all that changed with the arrival of a leader who would unite them and unleash their fury upon the world. This leader was Temujin, a name that would soon be whispered in fear across 2 continents. He would become Genghis Khan, the Great Khan, and his name would become synonymous with the Mongol Empire itself. From the steppes of Asia, the Mongol storm would erupt, forever changing the course of history. Temujin's early life was marked by hardship and struggle. Born in 1162, he grew up in the harsh and unforgiving landscape of the Mongolian steppe. His early years were a constant battle for survival, as he faced the brutal realities of life in a world dominated by tribal warfare and shifting alliances. Born into a world of tribal warfare, he witnessed betrayal and violence firsthand. The Mongolian tribes were in a constant state of conflict, each vying for power and resources. This environment shaped Temujin's character, teaching him the harsh lessons of loyalty and betrayal at a very young age. His father, a tribal leader, was poisoned by a rival clan when Temujin was just a boy. This tragic event left a deep scar on Temujin, but it also ignited a fire within him. He was determined to avenge his father's death and restore his family's honor. This left young Temujin and his family to fend for themselves. Surviving on the fringes of Mongol society, they faced extreme poverty and were often at the mercy of more powerful tribes. Despite these hardships, Temujin's mother, Holun, instilled in him the values of resilience and perseverance. But Temujin possessed an iron will and a cunning mind. He quickly learned to navigate the treacherous political landscape of the steppe, using his intelligence and strategic thinking to outmaneuver his enemies. His ability to adapt and survive in such a hostile environment set him apart from his peers. He learned the art of war and the importance of loyalty. Temujin understood that in order to achieve his goals, he needed to build a loyal and dedicated following. He began to gather a group of trusted allies, each of whom shared his vision of a united Mongol nation. He forged alliances and crushed his enemies, gradually uniting the Mongol tribes under his banner. Through a combination of diplomacy, marriage alliances, and military conquest, Temujin was able to bring together the disparate tribes of Mongolia. His leadership was characterized by a unique blend of ruthlessness and compassion, which earned him the respect and loyalty of his followers. In 1206, at a gathering known as the Kurultai, Temujin was proclaimed Genghis Khan, the supreme ruler of the Mongols. This was a momentous occasion, as it marked the beginning of a new era in Mongolian history. Genghis Khan's vision of a united and powerful Mongol nation was finally becoming a reality. Genghis Khan was a charismatic leader and a brilliant strategist. His ability to inspire and motivate his warriors was unparalleled. He led by example, often fighting alongside his men in battle. This earned him their unwavering loyalty and respect. He instilled discipline and loyalty in his warriors, creating a formidable fighting force. Genghis Khan understood that a disciplined and loyal army was essential for achieving his ambitious goals. He implemented strict codes of conduct and rewarded those who demonstrated exceptional bravery and skill. He implemented a merit-based system, promoting soldiers based on skill rather than social status. This was a revolutionary approach at the time, as it allowed talented individuals from all backgrounds to rise through the ranks. This system not only strengthened his army but also fostered a sense of unity and purpose among his warriors. This fostered a sense of unity and purpose within the Mongol ranks. Genghis Khan's warriors were not just fighting for personal gain or glory, they were fighting for a greater cause. This sense of shared purpose was a key factor in their success on the battlefield. With a unified army behind him, Genghis Khan set his sights on a grand ambition, the creation of an empire that would span the known world. He envisioned a vast and powerful empire that would bring together the diverse peoples of Asia and beyond. His conquest would eventually stretch from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Europe, leaving an indelible mark on history. Genghis Khan's reign was marked by a series of swift and brutal conquests. His military campaigns were characterized by their speed, efficiency, and sheer ruthlessness. leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. He led his armies against the powerful Khwarezmian Empire in Persia, crushing their forces and adding their vast territories to his growing domain. The Khwarezmian Empire, once a formidable power, was no match for the relentless onslaught of the Mongol horde. Cities that resisted were met with merciless destruction, their inhabitants slaughtered as a warning to others who dared defy the Mongol war machine. The Mongols employed psychological warfare, spreading fear and terror to ensure swift surrenders. One such city was Samarkand, a center of learning and culture. Known for its grand architecture and vibrant intellectual life, Samarkand was a jewel of the region. When Samarkand refused to surrender, Genghis Khan's forces besieged the city, eventually breaching its defenses. The siege was a testament to the Mongols' strategic prowess and their ability to overcome even the most formidable fortifications. The Mongols unleashed a wave of violence upon the city, massacring its inhabitants and burning its libraries and mosques to the ground. The destruction of Samarkand was not just a military victory, but a cultural catastrophe, erasing centuries of accumulated knowledge and heritage. The Mongol army was a force unlike any other. Their discipline, mobility, and innovative tactics set them apart from their contemporaries. Their horsemen, riding small but agile steeds, were masters of mounted archery, raining down arrows on their enemies with deadly accuracy. This combination of speed and firepower made the Mongol cavalry a fearsome opponent on the battlefield. They were also adept at siege warfare, employing sophisticated tactics and Chinese gunpowder weapons to shatter the defenses of even the most fortified cities. The Mongols' ability to adapt and incorporate new technologies into their arsenal was a key factor in their success. Genghis Khan's conquests were not solely driven by bloodlust. He had a vision of a unified empire that facilitated trade and communication across vast distances. He was a shrewd ruler who understood the importance of trade and communication. By establishing a network of relay stations, he ensured that messages and goods could be transported quickly and efficiently across his empire. He established a system of relay stations across his empire, allowing for the rapid movement of messengers and goods. This system, known as the Yam, was a precursor to modern postal systems, and played a crucial role in maintaining the cohesion of the Mongol Empire. He also implemented a legal code, the Yasa, which aimed to bring order and stability to his vast domain. The Yasa covered various aspects of life, including military discipline, criminal law, and civil administration, ensuring that the diverse peoples of the empire were governed by a consistent set of rules. Genghis Khan's legacy is a complex one. While his conquests brought unparalleled destruction, they also paved the way for a period of relative peace and stability known as the Pax Mongolica. Under his rule, the Silk Road flourished, facilitating cultural exchange and economic growth across Eurasia. The Mongol Empire became a melting pot of cultures, where ideas, technologies, and goods flowed freely. This cultural exchange had a lasting impact on the regions under Mongol control, influencing everything from art and science to cuisine and language. Today, Genghis Khan is remembered as both a ruthless conqueror and a visionary leader. His tomb, shrouded in mystery, remains a symbol of his enduring legacy. The Mongol Empire he built continues to fascinate historians and scholars, offering lessons on the complexities of power, leadership, and human ambition. In modern Mongolia, Genghis Khan is revered as a national hero, a symbol of strength and unity. His influence can be seen in contemporary culture, from monuments and museums to the pride of the Mongolian people in their rich history. Genghis Khan's impact on world history is undeniable. His conquests reshaped the political and cultural landscape of Eurasia, leaving a legacy that continues to be felt to this day. The Mongol Empire's lasting influence is a testament to the power of vision, determination, and the indomitable human spirit. The Mongol conquests came at a terrible human cost. The scale of devastation they left behind is almost unimaginable. Millions perished in their wake, victims of the Mongols' relentless advance. Entire populations were wiped out, and countless lives were shattered. Cities were reduced to rubble, their populations decimated. The Mongols showed no mercy, and their path was marked by destruction and death. The steppes of Asia ran red with blood as the Mongols carved out their empire. The sheer brutality of their campaigns left a lasting scar on the regions they conquered. The Mongols employed terror as a weapon, deliberately targeting civilian populations to break the will of their enemies. They used fear as a tool to ensure swift and total submission. The mere mention of their name was enough to strike fear into the hearts of people across Eurasia. Stories of their cruelty spread far and wide, amplifying their fearsome reputation. While the Mongols were known for their brutality, they were also pragmatic rulers. They understood the value of skilled individuals and often spared those who could contribute to their empire. They often spared skilled artisans, scholars, and merchants, incorporating them into their empire and benefiting from their knowledge and skills. This pragmatic approach helped them build a more robust and diverse empire. Genghis Khan believed in religious tolerance, allowing conquered people to practice their own faiths. This policy of tolerance helped to ease the integration of diverse cultures within the empire. This policy helped to consolidate his rule and integrate diverse populations into his empire. By respecting the religious practices of his subjects, Genghis Khan fostered a sense of loyalty and stability. Despite his ruthlessness, Genghis Khan was a skilled administrator and a visionary leader. His ability to organize and govern such a vast territory was unparalleled. He created a vast and powerful empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. The sheer size of the Mongol Empire was a testament to his leadership and strategic prowess. However, his empire was built on a foundation of blood and conquest, and its legacy would forever be intertwined with the violence that marked its rise to power. The Mongol conquests left a lasting impact on the world, shaping the course of history in profound ways. The Mongols were not just brutal warriors, they were also innovative strategists. Their military tactics, such as the use of psychological warfare and rapid mobility, were revolutionary for their time. They established extensive communication networks and trade routes, which facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies across their vast empire. This connectivity helped to create a more interconnected world. Under Mongol rule, there was a significant exchange of cultures and knowledge. Scholars, artists, and traders from different parts of the world came into contact with each other, leading to a rich tapestry of cultural influences. The Mongols also implemented a legal code and administrative reforms that helped to maintain order and stability within their empire. These reforms were crucial in managing such a vast and diverse territory. The legacy of the Mongols is a complex one, marked by both destruction and progress. While their conquests brought immense suffering, they also paved the way for new connections and advancements that would shape the future of the world. The price of Mongol domination was steep, but its impact endures to this day. The world we live in has been profoundly influenced by the events of that era, reminding us of the dual nature of power and conquest.